want y'all to check this out real quick. Look at that. That is my testosterone score, 1,070 nanograms per deciliter. For those of you who don't know, if you're not on steroids, that is about as high as you can get your testosterone levels to go. I wake up every day ready to conquer this damn planet. I feel vibrant, strong, energetic, confident, attractive. And there are 5 things that I've done to allow myself to have as high of a testosterone level as naturally possible. And they all combine to create what I call the high testosterone masculine lifestyle. And I'm not gonna waste any time getting into it. The first thing that you need to understand if you want to raise your testosterone levels is war. 97% of human history, men have been at war. It is in our DNA to fight against something. That is what we've always done. We've had something to compete against, something to go to battle with, and testosterone levels go up when you have something to fight. Now, you don't need to join the army to raise your testosterone levels, but you need to metaphorically have a battle to fight. Like I said, guys, I wake up every day looking to conquer the world. I've got a mission to go on. I've got challenges to take on. I've got enemies to defeat, whether those enemies be the heavy weights I gotta go lift at the gym, or it's gotta be working on my business and improving the services for my clients and getting more money, or it's making the best YouTube video I possibly can. Every day I wake up and I know that I'm going to war against the mediocre, unimpressive version of myself that I will be if I don't work my ass off. Winning raises your testosterone, which is why you need to have something to compete against, a battle to fight so that you can win at something. But the only thing that most guys these days are fighting is some video game character, and it means absolutely nothing in the real world. You need to be in real world battles where winning and losing have real consequences. And it can be scary, which is why you need the second part of the high testosterone lifestyle. But first, if you're ready to build a body you're proud of, create a high testosterone lifestyle for yourself, and create a plan for your life and develop the discipline to start crushing your goals, go down in the description box and click the link to learn more about my one-on-one coaching, and you can apply to work with me. Now back to the video. The second part is to be courageous. When you think about the big alpha male lion, is it ever afraid? Testosterone is the hormone of aggression, winning, and confidence. People with high testosterone are naturally a lot more courageous, but it also works the other way. If you just start behaving more courageously, you will get more testosterone. Basically, you have to stop backing down in life and start living boldly. We're raised to be submissive, to go along with the rules and to keep our heads down, but that's because the powers that be want to control you. And they know that the best way to control the male population is to reduce their testosterone so that they don't behave like masculine men. Testosterone is the hormone of the rebellious, the daring, and the courageous. You have to start catching yourself every time you feel like you're gonna let fear control you. I moved across the country to start working for myself full time, and when I was making the decision to quit my secure job and do that, I was afraid. But I refused to live my life in fear. I am not going to live my life like some coward who wouldn't really go for it. So I pulled the trigger and bet on myself to figure it out. It's important to understand that courageous people feel fear. It's just that they don't let fear stop them from doing what they want to do with their life. And you watch, next time you feel afraid, but you choose to do the bold, courageous thing anyways, you're gonna feel the power flowing through you. You're gonna stand up taller with more confidence and self-respect. You're gonna feel the testosterone flowing through you. And you're gonna feel more like a man than you ever did when you just kept playing it safe and giving into fear. The third step is the final mindset shift, and then I've got a couple tactical things that you need to implement to boost your testosterone. And what you need to understand for this third thing is that you have a part of your reptilian brain that keeps track of your position in the social hierarchy. It can tell who's the leader, who's at the bottom, who's high status, who's low status, and it modulates your hormone levels depending on your position in the hierarchy. And if you're at the bottom, you have less serotonin and more cortisol. And cortisol is the stress hormone, and testosterone and cortisol have an inverse relationship. So what that means is when you have more cortisol flowing through your veins, you're gonna have less testosterone. So what this tells us then is that higher status people are going to have higher testosterone levels. So what you need to do is assume a leadership position. People who have higher testosterone usually find themselves in leadership positions. So you need to look for opportunities to step up and be the leader. Start paying attention, and you'll find that just about every situation you're in is starving for a leader. People People hate making decisions, and so the leader is the one who steps up, takes charge, and makes those decisions. You're at work and a decision needs to be made about a project that you and your team are working on. Step up and volunteer a solution. You and your friends are deciding where to eat at. You make the decision. Mentally start assuming the frame of being the leader and making decisions in situations. And I don't mean to force this on people. If you have to force people to go along with your decisions, then you're not really the leader. You just offer solutions and go at it from the frame of being the leader and expecting that people will agree with what you say. And you watch what happens after you do this a couple times. People will just start to defer to you as the leader. And the leader is the position of higher testosterone. For number 4, I want to show you a graph that shows that testosterone has been declining every year. And part of that is the weak, emasculated mentality of the modern man. But part of it is we don't live healthy lives. Our ancestors lived a lifestyle that was in alignment with nature and their testosterone levels were much higher. So the key to number 4 is to live like your ancestors did. That means having an optimized daily routine. Get up when the sun is rising, drink plenty of water, exercise in the morning, eat after you exercise, make sure you relax in the evening and get plenty of sleep. My morning routine is I wake up around 7 and I immediately go outside and get some natural light in my eyes and I drink about a liter of water. Andrew Huberman has shown science that backs this up. Getting that natural light exposure in the morning is essential for your health. It's gonna wake your body up and it sets the rhythm for different hormones in your body. After I do this, I do about a 10-minute meditation, I get a shower, I usually finish with cold water, and then I go hit the gym. My workouts are heavy weight training workouts for muscle building. These workouts have been shown to be the ones that are best for your testosterone levels. In the afternoon is when I try to get all of my creative work done, and then in the evening I try to do something to relax myself 30 minutes to an hour before I go to sleep. And my goal is to get a minimum of 6 hours of quality deep sleep, preferably closer to 8. Number 5 is a high energy intake and expenditure. I'm constantly moving. Even when I'm sitting down typing something on my computer, my feet are moving. I pace all the time. I exercise every day. Even on rest days, I make sure I do some kind of exercise. The more energy you expend and then intake in the form of food, the more you put your body into an optimal state of health. Even when I'm on my diet right now looking to burn fat, I still focus on increasing the energy output more than I focus on reducing the amount of calories. It has a completely different effect on the signal you send to your body if you eat a lot but you expend a ton of energy as opposed to sitting on your ass on the couch but not eating much. Start hitting the weights at least 4 to 5 times a week. Take walks, do push-ups, play sports, simply be active. And then make sure to keep your food intake high enough that you can maintain the demand that you're putting on your body and still be able to flourish. And guys, eat healthy meals, not just a bunch of empty calorie junk. Solid protein sources at every meal, complex carbs, and healthy fats. Stop eating like a child and start eating like a man. Now, if you want to learn about some of the most destructive things guys are doing to their testosterone levels, you can click this video right here to learn more.